cold game. First round draft pick.
Welcome to another episode of Cold Game Live. I'm your host, Isaiah Dotson. I'm here with my co-host, Malcolm Benell. Cuz, what it do?
What it do, cuz?
I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
Feeling great, man. It's today Thursday night going Friday morning. First one's up Friday morning. We start work on Friday morning. You know what I'm saying?
We the first ones working.
First one's working, man.
Hey, but I say this, man. Yesterday, we saw a great game. We saw them Pacers stump on those Wizards, 162, 109, and we got active. How you feel about that game, cuz? What you see?
Man, if I didn't say it yesterday, cuz, I mean, is that not what I said we needed to do? Shout out to Rick Carlisle for tuning in to Cold Game Sports Network, listening to Big Mouth. I said, man, to avenge that nasty taste in your mouth of LeBron game timing y'all with tenths of a second left on the clock. We got to pull up in Washington today, and we got to stand on them Wizards. And I don't know how much points I said. Maybe I said 150. That was the goal. But we went ahead and put a 162 on them Wizards. So shout out to the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton led the way, 29 points. We had everybody, a couple Pacers in double digits. Benedict Mathurin with 10. Jarris Walker, 16. Obi Toppin, 15. Miles Turner, 17. Aaron Nesmith, 11. Pascal Siakam, 13. So another team effort led by Halliburton. When Halliburton's on that court, we just a whole different team. Some people just got that it factor. And I'm not going to say it took me to this year, but I knew Halliburton was good. I didn't know that he was that good to where he changes like the whole trajectory of a team. Like he's the factor sometimes whether we win or lose. So a perfect win for the Pacers tonight. Absolutely flawless. You went ahead and handled business of a 16 to 57 Wizards. Yeah, put up 170 on them. I really wish we would have put up 200 on them, but shout out to them Pacers.
For sure. Shout out to Pacers, man, because a decision like Carlisle made at the end of last night's game, it could have fractured the team. You not calling that timeout, having Tyrese sitting on the scorer's table, not putting him in for that last possession, those are decisions that could fracture a team because he was clearly hot. 16 points, 18 assists last night. You have to put him in the game. So shout out to the Pacers for coming together at this time. And they came together in a major way. When I say come together, cuz it was the whole team led by Tyrese. Tyrese was the star as he should be. He really stood on business with that 29 points, 6 assists, 7 for 10 from 3. But it was the whole team. Siakam, Nesmith, Turner, Nembhard, Halliburton, Toppin, Jarris Walker, Furphy, Thomas Bryant, Bradley, McConnell, Mathurin, Shepard, Quentin Jackson. They all got in the game. The whole
everybody
team.
In the box.
It was everybody getting the game and everybody put feet in paws on the Wizards because that's how we feeling right now. That's how that loss felt yesterday. It was so crushing that we need to come out, man. We need to put these paws on somebody and really stump on something. And that's what we came out and did, man. So man, I'm proud of the Pacers, man. This is a uniting win because we have the firepower like that. We have the dominating pieces to dominate just like we did, and we got it off. Sometimes you got to get it off your chest, cuz, and they really got it off their chest on the Wizards. Hey, my bad. It had to be the Wizards, but it had to be somebody. You called it last night, cuz. You called it. You said we got to really stump on something, and that's what we came out and did, man. I'm proud of them boys, man, for how they responded because it could have divided the locker room. It could have really caused some internal strife, but it seemed like it only made us stronger, man. It only made us stronger. It only made us better, man. We ready for the playoffs, man. When the playoffs coming? Who we playing? Who want it? Who want the smoke?
Who want it? I'm ready.
Detroit, y'all want it? Milwaukee, what y'all want it? Who want it? So, man, good job by the Pacers, man. I'm proud of them boys, man. Any final thoughts about that game, cuz?
Let's keep rolling. We got Oklahoma City Thunder up next, so I would like to see that Shea Gillis and Tyrese Halliburton matchup. It'll be one for the books too, so stay tuned. The Pacers are hot. The Pacers are hot, man. Tune into them Pacers. Hey, if you're not a Pacers fan, man, go ahead and hop on the bandwagon now. We'll not call you a bandwagon fan. We'll accept you with open arms. But I really want you to put your ticket in to be a Pacers fan before mid-April. I'll give you to about like April or early April 7th. I'll give you to April 7th. That's a good. If you want to step that you're a Pacers fan, put it out there by April 7th. If not, don't rock with us, man, when we make this playoff run.
Welcome to the Pacers family, man. We accept you with open arms, man. Welcome, man. We pressure. That's why the P's on the hat, man. We pressure. We been doing this. This ain't nothing new. Y'all just getting hip to this. We true to this. We definitely ain't new to this. The Pacers being in action all the time, man. So we got room on that bandwagon. Come on. In an odd twist of fate. How odd is it, cuz? How odd is it that the day after these extraordinary circumstances, Brian get the tip in, gamers, what's the odds the very next day we go out and stump on something and then he goes to Chicago and get gamed in his face from half court as time is expiring? Oh, it's twisted. It's poetic. How you feel about that, cuz?
It's the NBA is just a crazy soap opera leading into the playoffs, which is the finale, the season finale, which is absolute madness. But man, that was a crazy sequence down the stretch. With 12 seconds left to go, the Bulls down 5. They down 5. They come in, inbound the ball, hit a 3. LeBron takes the ball out, turns the ball over. They swing it to Kobe White. He hits the 3. Lakers come down the next possession. You know, they get a bucket. And then the Giddler, he got to, he out there in Chicago trying to stay low key. But they found you tonight. Josh Giddey hit that half court shot and went ahead the game. The Lakers at the buzzer. So shout out to the Giddler. Did he ever get his name cleared up, cuz?
The Giddler sound like he didn't, man. If that's his name, he ain't cleared.
Hey, they had to get the Giddler out of there. I remember he was out there playing at, what was that, OKC last year, and they was booing him. They was booing him at every arena. So, man, hopefully he got his name cleared up. And
how many points he dropped tonight? 16?
The Giddler had 25. He was out there fighting for his life. He had 25 against LeBron. 25, 14, and 11. He had a triple-double.
I thought he liked the 16. I thought he liked that number 16. I don't know, man. But hey, the sweet 16. That's what I like, man.
The sweet 16.
I like that sweet 16, man. It was popping tonight, man. First game of the night, Alabama versus BYU. Man, they was up and down the court. Pre-game, it was expected that this game was going. Both teams was gonna touch almost 100. That was the expectation. And my God, man, one team really came out there and responded. Alabama. They set the NCAA tournament record. They hit 25 threes, cuz 25 of them. I mean, they had it raining out there, cuz I saw a crazy stat. They said out of they only shot. Alabama only shot 66 field goals. Out of those 66 field goals they shot, 51 of them was threes. They let you know, hey, yo, we let this thing go from deep, man. This is how we roll. Alabama roll tide. They go and handle business 113 to 88. Gave them a 25 ball. Mark Sears dropped 34 off on them. It's setting up for an epic matchup because we just got done watching another classic, Duke versus Arizona. Caleb Love did everything in his power to keep Arizona in that game. But at the end of the day, like I be telling everybody, Cooper Flagg is just that guy. He's really like that. And if you are saying that he's not, bro, you're just hating. You got to get that hate out your body because Cooper Flagg, generational. He's putting in work from all kind of ways. Behind the arc, in the paint, throwing oops, throwing your shot. How can he do it? Half court, halftime buzzer beater, switch momentum. Also, we setting up for dandy Alabama versus Duke. What you think about those two games? Cuz what caught your eye?
Man, shout out to Alabama. Mark Sears went crazy, 34 points, 10 for 16 from three. Along with Chris Youngblood, 19 points, 5 for 11 from three. So, you know what Alabama's gonna come out there and do. But like I said earlier, I think the best team that you'll see to get Duke to not make it to the Final Four was Arizona. I think Arizona had the best chance. So I like Alabama's performance. They probably the team that was supposed to be here, but you know sometimes you live by that three, you die by that three. You know it's a different Duke team. Duke got some boys out there. I heard a stat during the game. They said they ain't got nobody and they starting 5 under 6'5". So I mean, there was some grown men out there. That's an NBA team type team. And Cooper Flag just looks like the superstar. You know. And the ringmaster. So I think that's going to make for a good. What's that? The Elite Eight matchup.
Elite Eight.
Alabama, Duke.
Oh, it's going to be intense too. This is who go to the Final Four.
Mm-hmm. But give me Duke. Give me Duke. You know, I think Cooper Flag might be that one. I would love to see him get him a national championship. You know, on top of his other accolades, so we can spark that conversation. This Cooper Flag, the best freshman in NCAA basketball history.
If he wins that national championship, it will be no question, none. And if you say anything different, if anybody say anything different, please, man, save it, save the hate for something else, man, because I don't want to hear it. On the other side of the bracket, we had some great games. Florida beat the turtleneck out of Maryland. And then we just got done watching the classic. Texas Tech came back and got the dub against Arkansas. But we're going to start on Florida, Maryland first, because that was the game that I had my eye on, not only because Florida is my pick to win the national championship, but also because the dynamics of what's going on behind the scenes at Maryland. You know, Coach Kevin Willard, the head coach for Maryland, supposedly he's already accepted the job to coach over at Villanova. So all of Maryland fans, they've been heated all for the past 2 days on social media, lashing out, pregame. You know, walk through in the hotel, they going out to the buses, the fans are booing. They going crazy on Kevin Willard right now. They are not happy. So they already thinking mentally he's checked out. And then they go out there and get stumped. After the game, the press asked Kevin, "What are you doing?" He responded, "I don't know." Supposedly he's having second thoughts, but what you think, cuz?
He know what he doing, man. He just want to make it out of there safely. You know what I'm saying? He out there in Baltimore. He know what time it is. He know the right things to say and the wrong things to say. He know where he going. Villanova offered him that bag. I took the job. You know, I mean, sometimes you know that's them mental gymnastics. Them coaches like to play up on them podiums, but you know you got to protect yours. You know, you can't let everybody know what you got going on. But hey, if the story leaks, the story leaks. But shout out to Maryland, man. Great season, Derek Queen. You know, just through this process of doing this show, I've got to watch a lot of Derek Queen, and I'd like to see him in the NBA one day. Shout out to Angel Reese's little brother too. What's his name?
Juju
Reese.
Julian
Julian Reese. He had a great game too. But they ran up against them Florida boys, man. Walter Clayton Jr. and them. So that's a tall task for anybody. But on to the next. And have we discussed this Arkansas Texas Tech?
Man, it's Arkansas, Texas Tech, man. You know, Texas Tech was down the whole game. They was down at one point by 15 plus. It looked like Arkansas was going to run away with it. Not so fast, man. Them Texas Tech boys got hard. Mm-hmm. They really do, man. Led by JT Toppin. The boy Anderson kept him in 44 minutes. Man, he played damn near the whole game. Williams, 20 points, man. They just got some dogs on their team, man. Coached by Coach McCaslin. I mean, I was rooting for Arkansas, man, because the simple fact that I feel like Kentucky pushed Calipari out the door, and he was a successful coach. Man, you don't do a legendary Hall of Fame coach like that. So I was happy to see him at Arkansas get that second chance. I mean, they looked like it was rolling, man. He got them boys, they the 5-stars, they gelling, they running. Man, they got the talent they had the talent to do it. They was dumping on them. But it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. So that's my big takeaway from the game, man. The game is 40 minutes plus. You know, you can't let off the gas at 30 minutes. You can't let off the gas at 35 minutes. Man, you got to put them down the whole 40. The whole 40, man. So that's gonna be a heavy lesson for them boys over at Arkansas, man. Great season, man. Y'all really have nothing to hang your head about, man. Because y'all started off SEC play. What was it? 0-5. Like, y'all started off the SEC play horrible. Nobody even had y'all making the tournament, man. So y'all fought back this much, man. And to make it this far, to make it to the Sweet 16, man, do not hang your head, man. Great season, man. And for most of y'all, it's on to the league. What's your thoughts on that?
Great season, Arkansas. Shout out to Coach Calipari. You know, I've been a fan of him for a minute, so hopefully he can get that thing rebuilt out there in Arkansas. But you know, with it, like I said, a good coach, a great coach, is going to be able to be that anywhere he goes. So it'll be good to see what he'll do with the future, moving forward.
All right. Before we wrap this up, cuz I want to do one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because tomorrow will be Friday. We know it's coming Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
The state finals. I want to give a quick state finals preview. And really, we're gonna shout out every team. In the class A matchup, we got Clinton Prairie versus Orleans. Clinton Prairie's 26-2. Orleans is 24. In the class 2A state championship final, we got Manchester, who's 25-2, versus University, who's 20-9. And then in the class 3A, we got South Bend St. Joe's versus Crispus Attucks. I'm pulling for Crispus Attucks, man. I want to see them get done. Bring that chip back to the West Side. Make Oscar Robertson proud. Make the city proud. I want to see a city team win it. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I would love to see Crispus Attucks pull that win off. It'll be a great game. That game will be session 2 on what is that? I believe that's Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday at 6 p.m. at Gamber. So South Bend St. Joe got a killer out there, cuz. So as well as Attucks, they got some killers out there too. So that'll be a great game to see. I think South Bend St. Joe's has a top 10 player in the state on their team. So that'll be a good game to see. But I would love to see Attucks pull that off and bring that state title home.
Right.
And Attucks is chasing their fifth state championship.
It's gonna be more than we definitely looking forward to seeing the boy Desmond Briscoe ball out, but I got my eyes on that point guard. He's gonna be the X factor. Che Brownlow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for Che Brownlow. He might be the difference maker in that game. On both ends, his defense and his offense. Man, I'm looking for them boys to make it happen. So that's my pick. They got some killers over there. I want to see killers kill. And then in the final game of the night, the Class 4A championship, we got Fishers, undefeated Fishers, 30-0 Fishers, state champion, defending state champion Fishers versus Jeffersonville. What's your thoughts about that game, cuz?
That's gonna be a crazy game. You know, I gotta root for Fishers, man. They've been showing us love, so I gotta show that love back. I think Fishers can go handle that game and put a cap to that perfect 30-0 season and go 31-0. But Jeffersonville got a killer over there too, cuz. So we'll see. I don't think that he played. I think they played a matchup maybe against Christmas addicts earlier this year, and they didn't have their star player, but I think he's ready to go this Saturday. So that'll be a great game to get out and go see.
Absolutely, and with they big man Trey Singleton, he's going to Northwestern, committed to play at Northwestern for Jeffersonville. I need Nathan Baker to go ahead and lock him up. Go ahead and lock him up. And if Nathan Baker, if he's able to lock up Trey Singleton, you know that boy Cooper Zachary and Jason Gardner Jr., you know what they're gonna do. You know what that boy John Anthony Hall gonna do. You know what that boy Justin Kirby gonna do. D1. Justin Kirby, Miami of Ohio. He's ready. He's gone next year. D1. John Anthony Hall, D1 football. You know what them other four boys gonna do. John Anthony Hall, Justin Kirby, Jason Gardner Jr., and the young bull Cooper Zachary. You know they ready to go. So just hold Trey Singleton and the rest of that group down. And Fisher, they got it back-to-back coming. They back-to-back coming. So I got Fisher's taking it, man. I don't think it's gonna be even close, in my opinion. All right. Real quick. On this day in sports history, 1934, the first Masters tournament began at Augusta's National Golf Club in Georgia. What they say? 4. Is that what they say, cuz?
4.
1990, Michael Jordan scored a career-high 69 points, leading the Chicago Bulls to a 117-113 win over Cleveland Cavaliers. 69, that's all?
That's all. That's what I'm thinking. Michael Jordan, your career-high 69 points. Shout out to Michael Jordan.
Kobe dropped 81.
That's Kobe. Kobe did drop 81.
Booker dropped 77, didn't he? That was just a couple days ago in history.
Yeah.
1992, Duke University men's basketball team won the second consecutive NCAA championship, defeating the University of Michigan's Fab Five. Ooh, they trying to win another one.
Definitely on their way to.
You know what that means? They win another one.
I see the eyes get to drink.
You see I right there? You see
I see the eyes. I see the eyes, cuz you know I'm looking for.
Cold game.
Cold game.
Four, cold game. First round draft pick.